Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Check it out. Look at everything I used in 2017. Alright, so if you want to see more details about exactly what I use, I'm going to go over that. I'm not going to give any specific reviews, just kind of go over the individual items. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. So we're going to start kind of in order of face, and we're going to start with primers. So I did keep all of the foil samples that I had just because there's a lot of uses in these. I have 3 of the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, as well as one of their Photo Finish Foundation Primer, which is the pore minimizing. So I had 4 samples of those guys. For deluxe sample sizes, I had the Benefit Professional. I had the Milk Blur Stick, which was okay. And then full sizes, Trust Fund Beauty says this is full size, but I think it's more of a deluxe size sample, to be honest. But I did use up that one. I used up the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. I used up Maybelline's Master Prime by Face Studio. That one's in the Blur and Smooth. And I used up Maybelline's Baby Skin. So I used a ton, I feel, of just face primer. Now, I do have 2 eye primers that I used up as well. I had the Benefit Air Patrol, which I absolutely hated, and then the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is pretty decent. These are just sample sizes that you get for free, but I did manage to use 2 of them up, which I think is pretty decent. And that is all of the primer that I used up this year. Next, I have concealers. Again, I kept foil packets if they were larger ones that I got multiple uses out of. So I have the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and then the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. I do like Bye Bye Under Eye, not a fan of the Illumination one. I did also use up my Bare Minerals concealer in Bisque. I have since repurchased and I'm already using that one. And I have the e.l.f. Concealer. This one is in Light. Not a fan of this one compared to Tarte Shape Tape, so wouldn't repurchase this one, but it is a decent concealer for like $3. And that's all the concealer that I used this year. These samples lasted forever, it felt like, but I did manage to use up some. Then for the base, for my actual foundation, tinted moisturizer, that kind of thing, I did use 2 of the It Bye Bye Redness It Cosmetics. I did use 2 of the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness ones samples. That lasted like 2 uses. I have a bunch of the It Cosmetics CC creams that I used up. I did end up purchasing a full size of this. And I actually used up a deluxe size sample of it as well. I had the Makeup Forever HD. Wasn't really impressed by that one. I have the Chanel one, which was practically orange. And then I had the Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tints. These were meh, to be honest. Then for deluxe size samples, I did use up the Laura Mercier. This is Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. I did actually like that one. I also used up the Urban Decay All Nighter. Not necessarily a fan of that one, but that may have just been because the shade didn't match me very well. I have a BB cream by Wet n Wild that I used up. I have the L'Oreal Infallible, which I absolutely loved, that I used up. I have 2, I apologize. I have 3 by e.l.f. that I used up. This was a serum that I had to mix in. I had the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I really like this one and would repurchase as long as they have a shade that matches me better. And then the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, which I really loved. But again, I had to mix that one as well, which was saved by Manic Panic Dream Tone. I had this one that I've used up, and I have an LA Girl one that's on its last leg, to be honest. But that is all of the foundation that I used up this year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but considering how long a foundation takes to go through, I guess it really is. Now for powders, I had some translucents that I went through. I used up my e.l.f. High Definition setting powder, as well as the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye setting powder. I also had the Wet n Wild Fergie. This one had a glitter in it, so I had 2 of them. I gave one to my daughter because I can't with the glitter. And I had the Laura Mercier, what is this one called? The translucent setting powder. This one I don't know, this one just feels heavier and I would prefer using like the cheaper one. But those are like the translucent powders I used. I also finished off the Wet n Wild Coverall and the Maybelline Fit Me. I feel like I had another one that I finished off this year, but I guess not. And then I had the Bare Minerals Loose in Original, which I thought I had 2 of those as well. Maybe I'm thinking about last year. But those are all the powders that I used up this year. Now for cheek products, I did use up 2 bronzers. I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess and the Pixie Summertime Bronzer. These were both like deluxe size. Not really samples, just deluxe sizes. But it did take a while to use them up. I did manage to use them up, which makes me happy. And I used up 2 cream blushes. One is this Serafine Botanicals in Guava Butter, and the other was Colourpop in Prenup. So those are the only cheek products that I actually used for the year. For liners, I used up the Model Launcher. This one is was an Emerald Isle. It's a liquid. It was pretty nice. It didn't take long to dry out though, which kind of sucked. I used 2 of the Lorac Front of the Line Pro samples. I used, what was this one? This I think is Too Faced. Yeah, Too Faced in Perfect Black that I used up. And then I have 3 of the Milani like gel liners. This one was in a purple, this one was in a black, and then this one was in like a pretty turquoise, but that one kind of dried up and popped out on me. But still considering it used, considering how much of it I did use. So not too bad for pencil liners. These were actual, I mean, they were full size, but they were more like the size of the deluxe size sample. So really like 5 deluxe size samples and 1 liquid. Not too bad, I guess. Then for mascara, I have a ton of samples that I used up. I have the Urban Decay Troublemaker that I love and have purchased full size. I have the Giorgio Armani Black Ecstasy, which was pretty damn amazing. I have the Lorac Cobra, which wasn't really impressed with that one. I have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This one is okay. I wouldn't actually purchase though. I have the Flower Beauty. This one is in Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. This one was evil. I hated that mascara. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Wear, which this one only lasts me about a month because it dries out so fast. And I had gotten it because I forgot to put on mascara one day and they sell it at the Dollar Tree. And lastly, I have the Tartiste Mascara. This one is okay. I have a couple samples of it that I'll be using in 2018, but I wouldn't actually purchase that one again. So there you have it. I have 4 deluxes and 3 full-size mascaras that I used this year. I feel like it's a lot less than last year, but I think that's just because I didn't have a bunch of drier formulaed mascaras. For eyeshadow, I didn't finish much, only 3 of the Colourpop shadows. I have Rumor Has It Feather. This one was like drier and it kind of chunked off. I think there's still some in here. Yeah, but it's just so chunky that it won't come off. But I mean, I used so much of it, I consider it done. And then I have Glow and Cornelius, which I used up through challenges, so pretty proud of those. Then for eyebrows, I did use up the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. I used up e.l.f.'s brow pencil in Deep Brown, and I also used up a brow powder and wax by Clean Color. I didn't use this other shade because it doesn't match my brows, so no point in forcing it. So not too bad in the brow department. I guess next we'll do setting sprays. I finished off my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, which is the only full size. I finished off the Urban Decay B6 spray, which was a little mini. I have 2 of the Tarte Ready Set Radiate samples that I finished off, which are also little minis. And then I have 4 of the deluxe size samples of the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1, which I have a full size of now. So not bad for setting sprays. Next, we're going to do lips. So I have 2 plain lip balms here, 2 Savannah Bee Mint Julep lip balms. I would actually repurchase that one again. Another random, like, this one's lip balm, this one's chapstick, this one's chap eyes. These are the ones that Gabriel uses because he just uses regular lip balm, basically. I have an Energen one. I have a Hello Kitty one that I finished. I have NYX Butter Lipstick in Root Beer, right? Or Pops Explosive. It's now called Root Beer. This one actually ended up breaking off on me, even though I was working on it, which really sucked. I have the Skin Fix Lip Balm that I just finished up. Love this. Have repurchased. Will continue to repurchase that one. I have the Yes to Grapefruit Lip Balm that I finished up. This one was meh. Wouldn't purchase again. I have the e.l.f. Lip Scrub Stick, which I absolutely love and would repurchase again. I'm just working on some tubs. I have the Lorac Goddess Lip Gloss. This is the only lip gloss I used all year. Wouldn't purchase. I don't like lip gloss. I have the Urban Decay Ozone Liner. Wouldn't repurchase, and I have a full size to go through. I have the Lord & Berry. This one was like a lip crayon. It kind of broke. I can't even get it back out of there. But if you look in there, you can see the plastic where I tried sharpening it one more time and it just popped all the color out of it. I have the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Athens. I have 2 of the Colourpop Lippy Sticks that I finished this year. And I have 5 of the Colourpop Lip Pencils. I really like these. I just don't like that they dry out so fast. And the way I used up most of these was using it as a full-on lip color and then putting like a lip balm over top of it, just to get them used up since they were drying up on me. So not too shabby in the lip department if you ask me. Now that is pretty much all of the makeup. So we'll do some nails now. I have 3 packs of the Sassy and Chic nails that I used. These were really cute with little flamingos. These had little anchors. And then these ones had the watermelon. These were like my favorite set of the year. I have 3 of these. Love these. Would continue to repurchase them. I just don't need to now that I have like a big set of just plain false nails. I do have a set of the LA Colors Enchanted nails. These were pretty cool. They lasted pretty long. They're almost as good as the Sassy and Chic ones. And then I have 2 of the Impress nails, which I was not impressed by. Would not purchase ever again. So not too bad on false nails. 6 packs there. And I finished a top coat, the Seche Vite, and a base coat, the Seche Clear. Have already repurchased this one. Haven't repurchased this one yet, just because I have another base coat that I'm currently using. And then I'll probably go back to that one or try other base coats. I'm not wowed by this one, but I am wowed by this one. Okay, and lastly comes the biggest category of all, which is perfume for me. And yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. I have Coach's, this isn't Poppy, this is like my favorite scent by them, but that's the only full size I finished. I finished 4 of the deluxe size sprayers by Clean Reserve. The only ones I would repurchase out of this is Clean Rain and Clean like Warm Cotton. Really like those though. I have 8 Harvey Prince samples. Hello is my absolute favorite. I think I wrote it down like which ones are which, because like this one, it was pretty amazing. I remember that one. Some of them were okay, some of them were meh, wouldn't repurchase, but I did enjoy these scents, and these are cruelty free, so I really like that about them. But I finished up 8 of those. Along the lines of larger samples, I do have 2 of the Viva La Juicy Juicy Couture that I finished up, which were pretty nice. I wouldn't repurchase those though. And then I have a ton of sprayers. Oh, and I forgot I had a little roller ball of Versace's Bright Crystal that was in there. It's actually a total of 29 of the like little baby sprayers. So I feel like that is quite a bit of perfume. And I think that my goal to finish off the perfumes that I have in my collection this next year, before the end of the year, is completely rational. So that is all the perfumes I finished up in 2017. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!